What's up, guys? Your boy Benny. It's my great honor to inform you that Donald Trump has won the presidency for a third time and that he will be returning to the White House. Oh, yeah, baby. 45 and 47. The single greatest comeback story in human history. President Trump will be returning to Washington, D.C., and he has a cavalry at his back. Why don't we go ahead and let that sink in? Oh, it's just great. Elon Musk just shared this meme. Oh, it's glorious. We've been live for, 12 hours today. And we're not quitting because we must tell you of this glorious news. Here we are. President Trump at 280 electoral votes. This will probably be 312 by the time it's all done. Nevada just flipped. You see it right there. Nevada just flipped to President Trump. You literally saw it right there at time of recording. You literally saw Nevada go President Trump. Michigan stubbornly stuck. Arizona's been stuck at the same number for like 3 hours now. So you can imagine what's going on inside of these states. But nothing can stop what's coming. President Trump, 286. By the time this is all said and done, President Trump will have 300 plus electoral votes. And it is a moment of such great happiness, ladies and gentlemen. How's the election going? The election. Yeah, quite a team. Quite a team assembled here. And Kamala Harris will not be our first woman president. Ladies and gentlemen, Kamala Harris didn't even come close to becoming our first woman president. Let's see. Here's the map of counties where Kamala performed better than Joe Biden.
You asked, are there any places that the vice president is overperforming Joe Biden in 2020? So we could show you that as well. We just bring that out here. Harris overperforming in 2020.
Holy smokes.
There you go. So let this go away and see if there's anything on the east side there.
Literally nothing?
Literally nothing.
Literally not one county?
Literally nothing? Yeah, no, not one county. This is what your country is. I want you to see your country. I want you to look and stare deeply at your country. This is called a red wave. This is called a nation that is firmly rebuking the poison that has been shoved down our throats by an illegitimate regime, which somehow, inexplicably, had 20 million votes go missing. Isn't that amazing? So Kamala Harris, you can see here, has 64 million votes. All right, fine. Donald Trump has won the popular vote. How amazing is that? Trump wins the popular vote. Donald Trump will probably end up with 70 million votes. Good. Kamala Harris will lose the popular vote. First time a Democrat's done that in a very long time. And so what does this tell you, ladies and gentlemen? Joe Biden got famously 81 million votes. Where the hell did they go? There's 20 million votes missing here. Did people just disappear? Did they all move to Canada? I certainly wouldn't be moving to Canada for cheaper gas prices, right? Or home prices. Where the hell did they go? They all go to Mexico? It really makes you want a real head scratcher there. 20 million, I mean, that's a lot of people that just decided to not show up for Kamala Harris. Man, it really makes you wonder. Truly, especially when you have a country that's this red, really makes you wonder. What happened exactly? Something happened. Something happened, and we don't know what it really was. But something happened, ladies and gentlemen. Because this is the country you live in. These are the little arrows that show the directionality of the vote, whether it's going right or left. And the size of the arrow indicates how much further right the county voted. And as you can see here, the entire country, the entire nation voted like an Elon Musk SpaceX rocket to the right. Wham! It's not just that, not just Trump winning that. Republicans now forecast to control the Senate. Republicans will have a majority in the Senate. They're looking to have maybe 55 seat majority in the Senate, which is historically good numbers. I mean, just insane. You're like edging up on filibuster-proof numbers in the Senate. It's amazing. How's Kamala Simps taking this? Not great.
Shut the fuck up for the community. Let people know we won't go back. We won't go back. If y'all don't care about women's rights, then why come out here not in jail?
What's it like to know that you've been lied to, son? What's it like to know that everything that you think is true is a lie? Ladies and gentlemen, here's the moment where Fox News called it for Kamala Harris.
The Fox News decision desk can now officially project that Donald Trump will become the 47th president of the United States.
The former president's comeback will be complete with a win in Wisconsin, a state that he narrowly lost 4 years ago. He is now the second president in U.S. history to win non-consecutive terms. The first was Grover Cleveland in the late 1800s. Senator J.D. Vance will become the 50th vice president of the United States. Voters express deep frustration with the Biden administration, and former President Trump and the future President Trump overperformed in urban areas, particularly with men, proving that the strategy that they doubled and tripled down on over the course of the last few months absolutely succeeded and brought him back to the White House.
Look at it. Look at that. There's your country. There's your country. And Virginia could have gone to Donald Trump. Virginia was a thin margin. You have some states like Virginia and New Hampshire. You have states that are remarkably close. It's only a 10-point difference in New York. In New York. Michigan's going to go for Trump. They're trying to run up shenanigans here. Arizona the same way. And Nevada just went for Trump. Ladies and gentlemen, even MSNBC had to choke back tears and call it.
Has a projection to make in the presidential contest in the swing state of Pennsylvania. NBC News now projects that that presidential contest has been won by Donald Trump. Now, I believe that means that we are at a 266 electoral vote count for Donald Trump. Kamala Harris at 194 electoral votes. So to be clear here, this is the third of the 7 major swing states that have been called. But Georgia and North Carolina and Pennsylvania, as those 3 states, presents an almost unless there's it presents an insurmountable future here for Kamala Harris and for the Democratic ticket. In terms of what's going to happen here next, we are expecting that Donald Trump is going to speak to the Palm Beach Convention Center in Florida.
That speech was freaking epic, by the way. Cry more. I mean, libs straight up drinking while live on NBC. This is the state of things.
Ask you about what we've been observing: young voters, particularly male voters, who seem to be breaking for Trump and him, in fact, winning the youth vote according to our exit polls. Does that surprise you? What's your take on that dynamic?
That would be surprising. I think that's another reason to drink. But I do think that I think
drinking
it's
alone,
pretty
John.
early. I think
how
it's
pathetic.
fine.
What, like
fine.
pathetic, sick degenerates. So that's what the left has to offer men: sad, doughy, sick, pockmarked degenerates, low T, low energy, zero accomplishments. Here's what the right has to offer men: Dana frickin' White. This is at Trump's victory speech.
Nobody deserves this more than him, and nobody deserves this more than his family does. This is what happens when the machine comes after you. What you've seen over the last several years, this is what it looks like. Couldn't stop him. He keeps going forward. He doesn't quit. He's the most resilient, hard-working man I've ever met in my life. His family are incredible people. This is karma, ladies and gentlemen. He deserves this. They deserve it as a family. I want to thank some people real quick. I want to thank the Nelk boys, Aiden Ross, Theo Vaughn, Bustin' with the Boys, and last but not least, the mighty and powerful Joe Rogan. And thank you, America. Thank you. Have a good night.
ladies and gentlemen, it wasn't even close. It wasn't even close. After all that, it wasn't even close. What did I say from the very start? God's got us. And there we are. Still haven't called Michigan, huh? Jerks. Still haven't called Arizona, huh? Yeah, okay. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a wild ride. It's been the absolute ride in honor of a lifetime. America First is just getting started. The old golden age of America starts now. It's your boy Benny. Like, share, and subscribe. See you.